Turn 2 opponent kindly finished us off quickly enough to eat a sandwich between rounds. Now this is familiar. 1 land. 2 bombs. Not much action. Mulligan. Oh my god. What is going on? This is awful. Hopefully this is some kind of good matchup or something. My main goal for this daily event was just to not have any really terrible misplays. Seems like last round didn't last long enough for me to make a terrible misplay, but then again, not keeping one of those first hands might have been that actual misplay. Let's see. This looks like, I don't know, I'm thinking like pod, just with Llanowar Elves instead of Noble Hierarch, which is reasonable. If that's the case, I kinda just want to abrupt decay. Well, let's see, if it's a turn 2 pod and I Maelstrom Pulse it, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's not really. If this were a bolt, I would bolt the bird. But abrupt decay can, you know, let's see. Oh wait, what am I saying? This is a stomping ground. It's not. If it's pod, it's Kiki pod. I don't know what's going on. Stomping ground. Another Llanowar Elves. That's odd. I'll Maelstrom Pulse those next turn. Maybe I'll get back some of my lost card advantage. That seems like a good follow-up to Maelstrom Pulse. Alright. So let's see what his plan is. Goblin Ruin Blaster. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, which it wasn't, destroy a non-basic land. And it's 2-1 with haste. This is... Alright, so this is obviously not something I've ever heard of before. It also already won a match in this daily, so... I'm not just gonna... Well, Goyf blocks it. I don't think I need to abrupt decay it. Also, I mean, it's just worth noting that I haven't shown him any removal targets yet, so maybe running Goyf out there isn't the best idea, but if he's running a removal, it's probably Bolt. Yeah, I don't... Well, let's see, that's an X1. So, Lingering Souls could be pretty good here. Just, it makes sort of a more conservative play while I'm waiting to figure out what's going on. Of course, last time I did that, last time I did that I got punished with an Inquisition taking my Tarmogoyf, and now I'm getting Stone Rained. Well, I can still flash back that Lingering Souls. Alright. Interesting that he was pretty willing to trade there. Oh, glad that didn't get Stone Rained. I have another one in hand, and just for, you know, using my mana and just, you know, getting cards out there, I think it's important to flash that back. I'll often kind of hold back and flashing back just to protect myself from various sweepers and stuff like that, but it seems fine. Alright, I think I'm going to get Tarmogoyf out there, and then leave up Abrupt Decay, because I still don't know what he's doing, and he might do something dangerous that I want to kill. And if he doesn't, I'll just fetch with Verdant, and we'll see how things go from there. I was really on the fence about 2 Temple Gardens and 1 Godless Shrine versus the other way around, and right now I've got 2 Godless Shrines, and all I want to fetch is a Temple Garden here, so that's interesting. I think I will go back to the 2 Gardens, 1 Shrine. Avalanche Riders. Whew. Okay, so now that is getting destroyed. So, kind of land destruction. Does this destroy a land? Destroy target non-basic land, yeah. So, this is green-red land destruction. Interesting. Yeah. Attacking my Tarmogoyf? Nope, okay. Luckily my deck can survive pretty well. Like I play a control deck, I like to have lots of lands in play, but also I'm made to be really efficient in the early turns, so I can work pretty well. Yeah. Can work pretty well off of, maybe I should get basics just so we can't kill them with some of this, but this is just target land. Alright. I think my play is going to be attack with everything. If he pays the echo cost for Avalanche Riders, then I can Abrupt Decay it and just time walk him. And if he doesn't pay the upkeep cost, then an Abrupt Decay there is pretty pointless. Also, if he jump blocks, then that's fine too. Alright, so he jump blocks, which means he wasn't going to pay the upkeep cost anyway, so an Abrupt Decay there would have been wasted. So do I still want to keep the Abrupt Decay up, or do I want to cast another Lingering Souls? I'm doing 6 a turn, so I've already got a 2-turn clock. I don't need to add to it. I can't flashback Lingering Souls, so I wouldn't increase the clock, so yeah, let's just keep up Abrupt Decay and see what happens. Yeah, land destruction is an interesting strategy. I think a better way to go about it would be like using some kind of control, more control and less aggressive, like something with Shadowy Doubts. Another Avalanche Riders. Alright, that's fair. Oh, I was talking about Abrupt Decaying the Avalanche Riders, and that doesn't work. That doesn't exist. Okay, I guess I might as well play out Bob here. I don't see why not. Again with that block. Yeah, he doesn't have me on a very small clock, but everything I'm doing is... let's see. Yeah, I'll leave up Bob. Alright, I'll leave up Ghost Quarter, and then his next land destruction effect. I don't know. If he targets the Godless Shrine, I guess I can just get a forest with my Ghost Quarter. So that's a kicked Goblin Ruin Blaster? It's a Molten Rain, yeah. Alright, see, there we go. Why is he floating a green? To play birds, I guess. Alright, well. And he's tapped out, so... Jump blocker was the only thing. Yeah. Land destruction. What do we want to do against land destruction? I guess we want to board out our expensive things. Our 4-drop, our 1/4-drop. No. Scavenging Ooze is kind of, it's a mana sink that we don't necessarily need. He didn't have anything that looked incredibly aggressive. That's another high drop that we don't need. Oh, Torpor Orb. That's a thing. It's a card. Okay. kind of combo-y, I guess. I don't know, not really, but he relies on having enough land destruction effects. Why not? I don't know. Let's run with this. One land against the land destruction deck. Well, the mulliganing away one land hand worked out last time. Would you like to mulligan 6? Yes. Yes. Alright. This has been the most mulligan-heavy tournament I've been in. Alright, so lots of mana dorks and land destructions. He's trying to ramp while not letting other people ramp, is the theme of whatever he's doing, I guess. I don't know. Even Beast Within. Is that part of his land destruction game plan? Stone Rain, Molten Rain. Fire Spout, Beast Within. Alright, so you can up to one land or two. Not too worried about Fire Spout. I'll just, play around it a little with Lingering Souls. Beast Within can kill Liliana. I have a backup Liliana. Molten Rains are annoying. I mean, if Beast Within kills a land, then it's giving us a clock. Like, most of his things looked like couldn't fight a 3-3 in combat, so we'll just play around Beast Within. I'll take Stone Rain and fetch a basic with that. I'm not too worried about that clause of Molten Rain. This is weird, but that's what we'll do. Alright. If he drew a land, and he Molten Rains or Overgrown Tomb, that would be annoying. But whatever. One of those days, he says, did he see me mulligan to, what, 5? No land? Alright, let's see. Maelstrom Pulse. Okay, so yeah. Definitely getting a basic with that. Nothing I can really do with it now, so we'll just pass the turn. Because we have all 3 drops. Actually, this is a format where keeping people off of 3 land seems pretty effective. Elvish Mystic, okay. Hopefully we'll draw a land and can kill some of his mana dorks so he can't kill our stuff. So let's see, what do we want here? I guess we want... No, a basic, right. I said basic. I want to be greedy, though. I want to be greedy and be able to play Liliana. Well, alright, I'll get a basic. Okay. If I can play Liliana, I can plus for Lingering Souls. Alright, so I'll Edict him, obviously. If he Beast Within, if he draws a land and Beast Within's our Liliana, that would be fantastic. I would love that. Actually, he could have sacked the birds and attacked the Liliana with that. Alright. Maelstrom Pulse targets. I have no sympathy for the land destruction player, so... So let's see, do we want to... Yeah, we'll pitch our Liliana, because he has 2 Fire Spouts, so we'll pitch our Liliana. Of course, he might not have 2 Fire Spouts after this discard effect here. Molten Rain. Okay, nice. So that leaves him with a Beast Within and 2 Fire Spouts and an unknown card. Alright. What do we have here? A land. Alright, so we just have enough lands at this point that his land destruction strategy has pretty much been turned off. And since he has the 2 Fire Spouts, we won't be flashing back the Spirit token here. Okay, now he has 1 Fire Spout. That's excellent, because we can just attack with these until he's forced to use a Fire Spout. And then once he does, we can flash back the other one. We can flash back the other side. Eledict any mana dork. I guess that's not an issue. Yeah, I'm not going to need Path, especially when he's so short on land. I don't need to ramp him. That's the other Fire Spout. It'll probably be Beast Within, yeah, Beast Within. Because at this point, you know, he's not really worried about me ultimating Liliana, because what am I going to do, make him sacrifice one land? That's a pretty bad ultimate. Target player sacrifices a land. Okay, so he got his land. Is this going to be Fire Spout right away? I'd be perfectly happy with that, obviously, because of the flashback ability. Or does he have something else? Stone Rain. Okay, keeping me off white. Fair. Of course, that's actually making his last Fire Spout pretty good, isn't it? Because he can wipe the whole thing. Goblin, Rune, Blaster. But, you know, whatever, it'll draw it out so I can flash back the other Lingering Souls. And it means he's definitely, like, I know what spell he's casting next turn, and it's not something that kills me. It just slows me down a little. And if he doesn't want to cast it... yeah, there it is. Actually, now that I have that Tarmogoyf as a threat, I can wait on the Lingering Souls until he deals with it. Our Avalanche Riders, excellent. So far that Torpor Orb wouldn't have gotten that much value, but if it had the Torpor Orb instead of the Liliana, I guess it would have saved 2 of my lands. Or 1, actually, because he wouldn't be... yeah. Alright, well, let's see. Okay. So he drew another Beast Within, and he gave me the Beast. Ooh, that's the new art of the Beast. It's the old Beast Within, it's the new Phyrexia Beast Within, but it's the dual decks Beast token. It's an inconsistency, but it's a cooler Beast tokens. Oh, fuck. I've been having some internet connection issues recently. I could have sworn he was attacking. I clicked through that too quickly. Okay. And that was an interesting brew. Yeah. Interesting theory behind it. Not really effective against my lobe curve, but yeah, we'll see what happens in round 4.